Hi, welcome back to another session of responsive web tutorial. So first, I wanted to talk a little bit about how does a CSS affect the image of our website. You see this picture, the size is way too huge and we want to resize it using CSS. One of the ways that you can do this is to add a style tag in the head tag. So because I want to put style on my image, we are going to put image tag here, and then for example we're gonna give it a width. As you can see here, the image is smaller now. It's resized to 100 pixels. Or you can see the corner of the picture is so sharp, we can round it up by this border radius, like 30 pixel. See? And we can change the style of our other tags as well. For example, tag P. Like color. See? Or you can, perhaps make the font bold. It's font weight and bold. As you can see, change to bold. Now you don't need to memorize any of this because you're gonna be working a lot on it and you're gonna automatically learn it. Like, you don't need to memorize it at all. So if you want to add another tag, for example another P tag, another paragraph, the color is going to change on that too. In order to stop style from affecting all the P tags, we need to classify them. We are going to use the class attribute. And we can type in whatever we want. We can just say something, and then in the style tag we are going to put a dot and then number. And now you can change it whatever you want. See? So if we give this class to another tag, like for example, let's type another P, and then put in the class see that paragraph is gonna get the style from class number 2. Okay, now let's talk about some of the fundamentals of HTML. The tags inside the head tag are called a meta tag. We have some meta tags inside our head tag, like char set. UTF-8. What is char set? Char set basically Sorry, let me just close that. Okay. Charset basically turns your typing, like the text and stuff, into codes for your machine to understand, which the standard is usually UTF-8. I added a lang attribute to our HTML tag, which indicates the language of your website. There is another meta tag called viewport. Viewport is essentially the size that the user is going to be seeing our site. If the user is using a phone, their viewport is going to be a phone. If they're using a tablet, it's going to be a tablet, a laptop, smart TV, and etc. And what we're going to do is content with so this tells our HTML to resize our site to the user's device width, and we're going to put initial scale. This essentially tells the HTML to not zoom at the website. This scale is on 1. Now I'm going to show you how this meta tag is going to work in real life. As you can see, I'm going to resize our website, and it's going to change everything to my device's width. We have another meta tag which is very important in SEO, search engine optimization, which is description. And it's going to determine our website's content. For example, clothing store. It's very important for our SEO so that our site's rank will be on top of other sites, and finding it will be easier for other users. So for example, if you search in Google clothing store, your website is going to be above other websites that doesn't have this description meta tag, and it's very important for our SEO. There is another meta tag called keywords. And you can put your website's keywords, for example, store, shopping, and any other words you want. But it is kind of old, and Google doesn't use this anymore. I suppose Google ROAS doesn't use this anymore, and they mostly use a description and a title for for SEO. So it is kind of less important than a description and your website's title. Okay, so this was this session. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to practice, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.